Hey there, I'm Michael Berry, and welcome to the Redneck Country Club. I thought I'd give you a behind-the-scenes tour of what this place looks like and what it feels like. But first, let me show you what it looks like when there's a big show going on. Our shows won't be this busy. But you may be thinking of coming out to the Redneck Country Club, and we want you to come out and see it. So let's take a tour. So let's start out here. This is where you're going to park when you come to the Redneck Country Club. We're located in Stafford, Texas, and for most people, they may not know where that is because it's a little tiny community in between Houston and Sugar Land. If you're coming from the Galleria, you can be here in less than 15 minutes. If you're coming from Sugar Land, it's even less than that. In fact, from pretty much wherever you are in the greater Houston area, you can get here pretty fast because we're 5 minutes from the Beltway. We're southwest of Beltway 8 and 59 by just 5 minutes. We're located at 11110 West Airport. It's real easy to get here, and once you get here, you're not going to want to leave. First of all, as you can see, we have lots and lots of parking. And unless it's one of our biggest shows, you're going to be able to find a parking spot close to the door. Now, if it is one of our biggest shows, you can park next door, but it's a short walk. It's better parking than pretty much anywhere you're going to go for a concert. This is the Redneck Country Club. This is our 1953 Chevy. We love it. It's just our little bit of nostalgia as you walk through the door. So most nights when you come here, we'll have the pit fired up. You can have a barbecue sandwich. Soon we'll have our full kitchen going. Out here, folks that like to smoke and they're waiting on someone, maybe they just got here, they're about to leave, they'll hang out right here. This is the entryway. This out here we call the backyard. And this is an area where people will play horseshoes. This is an area where people will, have a cigar, hang out. We have the fire pits going on most days. It's a relaxed area for people that don't want to be inside up close on the concert, but they're with a family member who does want to see the artist. They just want to hang out and talk. A lot of salesmen will bring their clients out, and this is where they'll actually do their deals out here. When we first opened up, we only had the outdoors. So this was an area that's kind of a recreational area out here. People hang out. You can see we have a General Lee. We're very proud of that because who didn't grow up to the Dukes of Hazzard? A lot of people on most nights will be taking a picture in front of the General Lee. This is one of our bars. This is the outside bar, the smaller of the two bars. When you walk up, a lot of folks will have a drink when they first come in. And when we first opened, this was the Redneck Country Club. It was an outdoor area. We would usually put chairs here. And this area up here, we call the trailer park. And that's sort of our tribute to growing up in the trailer park, except in this world, everybody wants to be in the trailer park. But then we moved inside. So you can see we have an outdoor stage out here. We've had outdoor weddings. We've had some outdoor events out here when the weather's great. This is a fun time to be had out here. But let's move inside, because once we opened inside, September 19th with our Charlie Daniels show, pretty much everything has moved inside since then. So follow me. And this is the Redneck Country Club.
And I'm proud to say I'm from the country and I like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls you friend.
This is the main general admission area. Folks will normally be dancing up in the front. Come on back. This area over here is where our Redneck Country Club merchandise goes. So if you want to buy a t-shirt or cap for the Redneck Country Club, this is our tribute to the old Love You Blue era. I grew up to Earl Campbell and Bum Phillips, and I hope you did too. This is one of our private areas over here that you can reserve for your parties. One of the things we try to do is create individual spaces so that the people that are coming out, if you want to have a party for 8 people or if you want to have a party for 280 people, this was a place that you could have a private experience inside a big facility with a big show. So your own private sort of suite in the middle of a big concert. This is our main bar right here. So any given night, if you look down here, any given night, this is where most folks will be coming to have a drink. We have a full bar. We have draft beer. We have pretty much any bottle beer you'd want, but we do favor Texas drinks in everything we do. Our wines our whiskeys, our vodkas, and of course our craft beers. That's a nod to the fact that we love Texas. This is a Texas bar. If you come down here, this area back here is still a great seat. As you can see, if you take a seat right here, you can still see the stage, you can still see the show. It's a fantastic time, but you can also sit down and you can have dinner while you're sitting here out of our wonderful kitchen. This is the back side of the bar, so if you come on over here, you'll see that you can still see a show going on from here, but during the day, starting at 2 o'clock, when we open early, like today, you can come in, you can sit on the bar stools, pull up. We have Wi-Fi available. It's a relaxed place for people to come. Some people don't want to go to Starbucks. They want to come to the Redneck Country Club, and we encourage that. So now this is the main bar down here. You can have service to your table or to your chair or wherever you're sitting, or you can come and order your drinks at the main bar. This right here is all general admission seating. It's pretty much you can stand wherever you want in the Redneck Country Club. We've created lots of spaces where folks, lots of rails where folks can lean and relax and enjoy. And as you head up here, you'll see, depending on the night, we usually have lawn chairs. I grew up sitting on lawn chairs. I love lawn chairs. We normally have lawn chairs, and then we'll have a dance area up here. If it's one of our biggest concerts, like this video here with Roger Creager, then we move out the lawn chairs because we need more place to dance and we need more place to accommodate more folks. But usually we're going to have the lawn chairs. We find that a lot of people like to sit. Now, if you head up here, these are some of our reserved areas, and these are great for parties. We call this area Bert Harvey's Hayride, because Bert Harvey is our director of construction, and this was a tribute to the old Louisiana Hayride that I love and admire the history in radio, that they would bring the Louisiana Hayride through a town, and you might see Jerry Lee Lewis or Elvis Presley or Carl Perkins or Roy Orbison, or you might see them all. Johnny Cash, of course. So this is Bert Harvey's Hayride, and normally we'll stack the chairs here. So this can be reserved, along with this area right here, for a private party. It can accommodate, 50, 60 people, and as you can see in this area, you can lean against this wall right here, and you can see the show. It's one of the best sight lines in the whole place. You're elevated up from the general admission. You got a great sight line. It's pretty private. You can enjoy yourself. We never play the music so loud that you can't also have a conversation. Because sure, you came out to listen to the music, but you don't want to have a ringing headache tomorrow. One of the things we tried to do with the Redneck Country Club is we tried to make this a place for a slightly more mature audience. Look, when we were in college, we all went out to the bars and listened to the great music, and we came home the next day with a ringing headache. We didn't want this to be one of those places. We also wanted this to be one of those places, maybe the only one, that you could go out for date night again. We wanted to bring back date night. We wanted your wife to say, hey honey, let's go listen to Charlie Daniels or see Mickey Gilley or Roger Creager or Corey Morrow or Hayes Carl or whoever, because she feels comfortable and she feels safe. And that's a very important part of this place. We don't have fights. The girls don't get grabbed on the butt. The women who are here, everybody here is somebody's wife, somebody's sister, somebody's daughter, somebody's mother. And we treat ladies here with a great deal of respect. And the ladies seem to enjoy that. So this is where you come for date night. Hey, fellas, you want to go out and get in a fight? You want to go out and act like a fool? You want to go out and catcall the ladies? That's your business. But we don't do that here. And especially women seem to respect that. This is a place you can come on date night and feel perfectly safe going to get a drink, going to the restroom, relaxing. You're not going to have any problems. You're not going to get in a fight. You're not going to have an experience that you regret tomorrow. And that, we think, is one of the things that makes the Redneck Country Club very special. Let's take the rest of the tour. So as you head over here, again, this is a restricted area. We call this area Jessica's table because of this long table, of course, which will be for our dinner service and lunch service as well. But it also turns out to be a great place. When my parents come, they like to sit at this table because they don't want to stand and they don't like to be too close to the band. You can have a conversation, you can have a relaxed time, you can eat. We cater this area. This is our most popular of our concert private party areas is this area right here, known as Jessica's Table. Jessica, of course, is the president of the organization, and so we named this in honor of her. Now, we reconfigure the seats pretty much every night, but you can see that you are right up on the band. The band's gonna be performing right there. Their sound guy's gonna be right there. If you're in this area, you're gonna be as close to the band as you're ever gonna get in any concert facility. In fact, if we put your chair right up here, because you've booked the place that night, you're 15 feet from the lead singer, whether that be Charlie Daniels or Doug Gray of Marshall Tucker Band or Kevin Fowler, Roger Creager, you name it. You are right up on the band. You cannot beat this experience, in my opinion, in any musical venue anywhere. Plus, you've got your food right there. You've got your restrooms. It's easy to get in, easy to get out. It's a great concert facility. You're getting the kind of people you would see at festivals, but it's indoor, it's clean, it's not too loud, it's safe, and we think we've actually priced it right for what kind of experience you're getting. Look, we're not 20 years old anymore. We want to go out and have a nice, safe, secure experience, and that's what the Redneck Country Club is all about. So this next area I'm going to show you, we call Jerry's Place, and it's named for my friend Jerry McGill. We don't have the chairs out right now, but you're going to be able to see it from the band. So this is the lead singer. He's going to be standing right here. He's singing to the folks out there, and you're sitting right there. Jerry's Place, most nights, tickets can be bought individually for seats there. We're limited. Depending on the night, it's usually 40 to 80 individual seats. And the reason is, depends on how much of the space that the band takes up. And whatever's left, then we sell as upgraded tickets. Come on, I'll show you the site. So one of the cool things about this area is, as you can see, you have a great view. This is the sound man for the band right here. So everything that they don't take up, we use for Jerry's Place. Now this is meant to be an upgraded ticket, but you don't have a party that night. Maybe it's just you and your wife. You want to be close up, and as you can see, follow me. As you can see, you are right up on the band. It's the best sight line in the whole place for individual tickets. Now this area can be booked for private parties, and I'll show you kind of what that looks like. You'll have your own wristbands for your folks, and this is the entry in and out. You'll have all your chairs for your folks, but the area is much bigger, as you can see, because you have an indoor outlet. Now we don't smoke inside, but we do allow smoking outside, and that includes right here under a cover. You have your TV screens here, so on Saturday nights, for instance, if a football game is on or a sporting event is on. Some of the folks want to come in and out and check the scores and see the concert at the same time. It's temperature controlled. If it gets too hot, we put these big doors down. We keep it cool, but if it's a nice night out, we lift them up. You can go in and out. You have access to two different bars, the main bar and then this outside bar. A lot of folks want to go in and out to the backyard area. So this gives you that access. And again, this area is controlled access. So if you have a ticket in here, or if you have a party in here, it's you and only your folks that are going to be in here.
Sawed-off shotguns and coonskin caps. That's where I'm from, and I'm proud to say I'm from the country, and I like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls